Accepting the good guy is as toxic as being with a narcissistic person, with a bad person. Not because of the way the other treats you, but because of the way you are treating yourself. Because you're putting it in your head that you don't deserve it anymore. Not loving someone and accepting that love back, it's an act of denial, you know? It's your own experience. It's you really feeling love for the other. We stay with someone we don't like, but who likes us a lot. We are simply validating our ego. We are trying to fill a void. And besides, being too selfish will do you so much harm that you will not give yourself the right to love as much as to the other, that you will not give him the right to feel loved. And then you think, wow, but he's such a good person. Then you start to generalize, saying that all men are bad and you found a good person. You start to bring up these universal concepts to try to justify. And then you create an attachment that is not love, you know? It's really to fill a void. This will not do you good. It will not do good for the other. So I'm totally against you settling for it and you accepting it just because the guy treats you well. You deserve to really love one person, and the other person deserves someone who truly loves them. It's not about him being nice or not, but it's about you liking this person, not only liking. I believe that relationship is an exchange, so we need to like the other. We also have to see the way they treat us, because the way I feel about this person is not enough. I also have to look at the way they make me feel. And I also need to feel something for the other. I also need to treat him well, anyway.
Wait, what's it like to be with the good guy? Is it the same thing? It's one thing than being with someone who is narcissistic. Is that right? Yes. You can see in the first 5 seconds of Dignissima's video that she has a good discernment of what is good. And also, it seems, it already starts from that principle that the good guy is no good, which is the guy there who wants to please. That there is not much malice. Good guy there. Good boy. Good. Beta. She already assumes that this guy is not good for relationships and that the chance of being attracted to him is 0. Then she touches on a point that is even valid. Like this, if there's a guy who's nice to you and wants to please you, it's better for the woman not to stick with him if she doesn't have a feeling for the guy there. With that, I agree. But not for the reasons she said that you only stay with this type of guy to fill your ego. No, it's simply because the woman there will make the guy's life a living hell. It's better for her to go after the scoundrel guy, the other type of guy there that she likes, you know? Because if you don't give the beta a chance, then all that dissatisfaction starts, and the idiot has to stay there proving himself all the time, sucking up, pampering, pleasing, to compensate for the lack of value that women see in him, right? Gee, that's the worst kind of relationship that exists. She's right about that, right? Better that it doesn't even happen. Then, of course, the Honorable Doubtful gives a glamorized there in the mess, saying like this, "Ah, you won't have the right to love. You won't give him the right to be loved." She says, all nonsense. It's because she simply doesn't see value in this type of guy and already assumes it there. I say, kind of wanting to be in the relationship, to be there because you want to, because you're comfortable and you're happy. As she already knows that she doesn't have this ability, and from the beginning that she will never like this guy, she is kind of going around, giving a glamorized, a beautified there in the thing to say that, gee, be with a good guy, I'm out, I'm going to want someone someone I love, who I really want to be with, who is not a good guy as a rule, and then beauty too, each one who will stay with whoever they want. If she likes the guy there, suddenly it's not that good. The smart guy, the rascal, is at ease. But really, in the sincerity of the very worthy of coming to the internet and saying like this, no, good guy, no, for God's sake, don't stay with that one. It's at least a little funny, right? Because if we stop to think about the theory, the guy there in quotes, good, would be a good guy to relate to, right? The adjective itself says, good. But this one is in the face that they don't want. At least most of them. So you there, good boy who is listening, take it easy. Be careful before trying to get into a relationship based only on that you are good. It's pleasing because sometimes you will be left behind. You're going to be a sucker, or at the very least, you're going to have to stay in that shitty relationship where you're going to have to be trying to please all the time, and the other person is going to be there on the pedestal just to be served, to be pampered. That's crazy. It's not worth it. And then another thing she says towards the end of her video is that, like, you deserve to be loved, and another guy also deserves someone who loves you. No, no one deserves anything. No one deserves love. To be loved. That's something you achieve if you're lucky, especially nowadays. I'm going to stop with this talk of, I deserve to be loved. No, it doesn't. People don't deserve anything. No one owes you anything here in this life. Life doesn't owe you anything. For me, you watched a lot of romantic movies. You saw a lot of Disney movies. You think you have a Prince Charming for everyone. That's not how it works. Relationship, especially nowadays, it's all convenience, self-indulgence. There's no such thing as love over and over again. That's not how the band plays. That's not how things happen.